This is a recording that I made of my injury adjuster, Ashley Hamilton, of how she fabricates the truth, misrepresents, and outright lies. So here goes the video of Ashley Hamilton, injury adjuster for SGIO.
Hey, hi, Ashley.
Hi, okay.
So, again, Ashley Hamilton from SGI. I appreciate you returning my call.
Yeah, for sure. So you left a voicemail, you had some concerns. I think the first thing was with travel to the medical appointment.
Yeah.
So I'm going to set up a taxi account with a ride today. Okay. So basically, for the taxi accounts, we need to actually add in all the addresses because it's just to get to medical appointments, right? So I'm going to have obviously your home address,
Yeah.
and then Dr. Teal's office,
Yeah.
and Smithwick's physio,
Yes.
and was there any other medical places that you have? I didn't think so.
Well, as I explained yesterday, I had a eye test with a vision doctor, not just a veterinary optometrist.
Okay. Was that
Now
when
he's
you had
referred
the
me.
accident?
Just a minute. Now he's referred me to a specialist, which I have no idea who that specialist is going to be for in regards to my vision. So I have to wait for that specialist to phone me back with an appointment. Are we still there?
Yeah. So, and they're thinking that this is something from the accident?
Yeah, result of the a result of the concussion. And again, I didn't have my speaker turned on, so I'm going to identify you. You're Ashley Hamilton from SGI, and this conversation is about my medical transportation for medical appointments.
Correct.
And we can discuss the letter that I paid to my doctor for the medical marijuana. And you didn't give one mentioning, I believe, I could be wrong because I can't trust my memory 100%. As you know, I'm a severe brain injury survivor, and now I have another brain injury. But it was,
Sorry, Heidi. I just want to go back to the travel stuff. So,
just a minute, I didn't have a chance to say that you have been advised in Gmails that all conversations are recorded, and you know that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Okay. So for the travel, the account. So I'm gonna add those places. So, who was what was the eye doctor you saw yesterday? Who was it?
It was the ones in College Park.
College Park.
Dr. Hall.
Dr. Hall, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but
However,
your next
on
appointment.
that one, I did get a ride there and back.
Okay. Okay, and your next appointment is actually going to be with a specialist, not.
An eye specialist. That's correct. An eye doctor.
Okay, but
It's for vision.
okay, and you don't know who that is yet.
No, because he's going to make the appointment and then call me to make the appointment.
Okay, so when you find out who that is, you'll let me know, okay?
Oh, I try to keep you updated on everything, Ashley.
Perfect. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. So I'll just make a note of that here. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. And then I got a couple questions to ask you. You don't have to answer right away, but one question would be, why did you use Perlator Courier? And the other question is, why did you put a line through my doctor's statements? Where he put in.
So moving on to the doctor's statement, because I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Well, in the doctor's provided space to give his information, you can
You're talking about. Sorry, you're talking about.
Please.
Okay. Yeah.
Through the line, through every place where he's supposed to have a response. And usually I only see lines driven through a person's response when the written information is shorter than the box provided, so you put lines through it so that nobody can add to it. So I'm confused about the why did you draw a line through every one of his responses that he's supposed to respond to? And second,
I'm not sure.
because of you mailed me information in the mail, and as to the Gmail that I sent you, then you used per later courier, and they didn't drop off no mail to me. They didn't ring my doorbell. They left a card in the mailbox, which did me absolutely no good at all, because from the top of the 33rd, I had to drive all the way out to the airport to pick up your letter. That why would you not send it regular mail if you used regular mail to mail the doctor's forms? And just a minute. And so what my request is, I believe you have an office on Fairhaven in Saskatoon, which would be the west side of 11th Street and the south side of 22nd Street. You have an office there. If you're going to send me communications by per later courier, I would appreciate you using your office on Fairlight or Fairhaven, whatever it's called, which is a lot closer and cheaper for me to pick up. If I have to pick up information from you, then I should be given travel expense.
Okay. Yeah. No, for sure. And I apologize for that. I guess I had hoped that they would drop it off right at your door and it would be a bit quicker. But so I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
No, that's not the first time I've had card notice dropped in the mail and no delivery, because I bought an attends machine.
Yeah.
And I bought a machine that has heat, rollers, and vibrate that I paid just over $200 for to add assistance to my medical injuries to my back, neck, and my torn rotator cusper. And before I forget to say this, I have physiotherapy appointments on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays is a day off, and Thursday, Fridays.
Okay. Sorry, say that again.
Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Day off on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Back on Thursdays and Fridays.
Okay. Okay. So moving forward, I'll just send everything by regular mail, and if it's something that has to go by Pure Later, like it has a lot of medical, I'll send it directly to that office at SGI, but I'll let you know if I'm doing that, okay?
Yeah, in fact, you can send all correspondence to that location. You can fax it and I can pick it up there.
Okay.
We've had trouble with, it seems I never have trouble with Canada Post, but everybody else seems to have trouble with Canada Post having their mail that was sent to them supposedly delivered and not delivered. But I've never had a problem with the post except sending express post or priority post, where I always got a refund of because it was me, because that forced the post office to put a big sign at the post office, post office, or regular post office throughout Canada that we cannot guarantee the shipping of dates of express post or priority post.
Oh.
So if you
I haven't heard that.
well, that's because I'm like I haven't been an advocate for 22 years and never lost a case, and then pay per later or Canada Post to send something express post and have it delivered that took longer than regular mail, or
not going to get there quicker.
No,
No kidding.
So I've had 5 refunds from them.
Holy.
Finally, they paid attention to me and has assured me that they put up signs in all post offices throughout Canada that until they can guarantee their delivery dates, there's supposed to be a big sign up saying that they can't guarantee delivery dates. Your choice.
Is that just right now because of COVID, or has that been for a while?
That's because of the Chinese virus.
Oh, okay.
That they deliberately gave us. If you want to call it covert or whatever you want, that's fine. Your description is your description, but let's not forget they deliberately gave it to the world.
Okay, so we got that, and then I had sent off that occupational therapy report. I'm not sure. Have you been contacted by Corey?
Corey's provided a home visit, suggested aids for somebody to buy for me.
Yeah.
And I don't know what his end result is yet because I'm providing housekeeper.
Okay, so you've had your appointment with him though already?
Yes, I have.
Perfect. That's good, because that means I'll be getting that report soon.
Which I'll be waiting anxiously for to find out if he's recommended home care services, which you provide.
Yeah, so we'll find out from that based on that report.
That is not provided. But
Well, we'll have to see what his report
I
says.
always check all of my information, which is why I asked you to send me your complete procedure on non-tort actions and tort actions, which you were nice enough to send me a link to. However, I don't know if that's a complete link or if it's a summarized link, which is what I first looked up, which did not include page 19 for non-torts or page 13 for torts. So
If you go to that link, it brings up the whole manual.
Okay.
So that should have all the information. It might be, you might have to search for it in there, but that's the entire manual of SGI injury claims.
Okay.
Okay, so that should have all the information.
And then you've, I gotta be careful how I word this because I don't want it to sound rude. But you say it's not your job to report this driver to your medical side, that it is the auto claim side. So I put a message into Eddie, who was dealing with me on my electric scooter and the replacement of my cell phone, which I'm waiting for the part to come from China. I hope it doesn't come with the virus. But obviously, when I buy anything, if it comes from China, I don't buy it. That's like contributing to a pedophile and giving your kid. Why would you want to give somebody money that is trying to kill you? Which is what that driver did to me. But it's my understanding that you cannot or will not forward that information to your medical division, and that you suggested auto claim. So I have sent Nettie in the here in Regina, so Nettie's in Saskatchewan on Taylor. So I sent her another request because that's the first request that I made talking with anybody in regards to this person trying to kill me with a deadly weapon. Unfortunately, we don't consider it a deadly weapon unless you can prove that it was done on purpose. And, well, it was definitely done on purpose because she was driving with undue care and attention and ran a stop sign. And as far as I'm concerned, that's assault with a deadly weapon. Plus, I have myself and my witness, her saying to me, "Where did you come from?" After she backed up her car and removed it from inside my scooter and down there ripped off my right leg where I was pinned inside my scooter. And it's a good thing that I could stick my left leg out to upright myself because I was being tipped over. And that's most likely how the tear in my rotator cuff worsened, because that was a lot of force, plus the whiplash injury, plus you saw pictures of the scooter.
I don't know if I saw those.
Okay, well, I was hit on the right side. The armrest on the left side is supposed to go down at your palms or your wrist at a 45-degree angle, which is now sitting at about 35 degrees on the upside of being flat, where my ribs hit that so hard that I actually bent up the armrest. Like, she just didn't pop into me at 1 mile an hour. You don't bend steel armrests with your ribs with a baby tap. And that's why I'm really upset with this person, is because she had no idea that I was there, because she asked me, where did you come from? And I said, I came from my mommy's womb. And then my friend that attended the accident immediately knows her from his church, and she said the exact same thing to him. Why? I have no idea where she came from. And that's an admission of driving with undue care and attention. Or she's done having the brain power of cognitiveness or vision problems, which now she's caused me, or the fact is she's safe to drive a car, which is why I requested all three things being done to her: cognitive, vision, and driver's test.
Okay.
And I can't prove that she was over the age of 80, but I believe it's standard routine from your doctor. After age 80, they're supposed to be examined a little bit more, examined for driver's licensing purposes, because in BC, I advocated for a lady that lost her license because of vision problems from her doctor, and upon attending her doctor's office, she had her driver's license reinstated. But unfortunately, she flunked the driver's test.
Oh.
But had she not flunked the driver's test, she would have had her driver's license reinstated, because her doctor took back his explanation. And but however, because it was already done, she had to have a driver's test, and she flunked the driver's test because she was driving too slow, is what a driver's person said. You must not be safe to drive because you're driving below the speed limit. Well, it's fine, understanding that there is no minimum speed limit unless it's posted on the number 1 highway. So, but
Okay, Heidi, so
anyways, that's why I'm very concerned about the driver. But again, you say there can't be anything done on your end, that it's out to Nettie to do it on the auto side end.
yeah.
I'm waiting for her response, but again, I started these questions about her the very first day that I talked to SGI. And to my understanding, the first time you told me was in our previous conversation that it's auto side's problem, not yours. So now I'm waiting for auto side.
Perfect. Okay,
Hope it doesn't kill anybody in the meantime. But then that won't be on my conscience. I did everything in my power to protect we, the people. So, now, from Smithwick's to my house by taxi is going to be pretty close to
travel to medical appointments, which is why I can set up that taxi account for you to get to the medical appointment. Yeah.
So I'm just
So,
trying to be reasonable of let's save money where we can save money on we the people for this accident that this driver caused me. And I don't mind chipping in the difference.
no, not a problem. As soon as I get off the phone with you here, I'm gonna contact Ride right away here and get those set up for you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that at all. We're gonna get that set up, okay?
Yeah, so in other words, you don't like the idea of renting a taxi and me paying the difference. I mean, renting a car and me paying the difference.
No, because we only pay for the travel to the medical appointment. So if you were needing a car, it would be for something different, right? So like, we're paying for you to go to those appointments, and it's just easier because we already have taxi accounts set up with Ride.
Well, you're going to have it set up with Ride, yes. And I prefer Ride because I used to drive for United Taxi, and United Taxi is Ride, so I appreciate that.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, and we do, like, SGI does a lot of work with them, so it's easy. I just have to email one lady and let her know what addresses I need set up, and she'll set that up for me.
And I didn't quite understand that. Did you say Ride? That is going to work with you? Okay.
RIIDE.
Yeah, that's United Cab with the name change.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, that's awesome then. Okay, so I'm gonna give them a call right now then, Heidi, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Was there anything else you needed before we hang up?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But as long as we discussed everything that was in the Gmail sent to you.
Yeah, we did. I went through it.
Okay. So that should have basically everything covered. Again, it was a suggestion on renting a car. Because it could have turned out cheaper. But you want to pay more and waste we the people's money, I guess I can't prevent you from saving we the people money.
Yep. Okay, well, you have a good weekend then, Heidi, okay?
Yeah. Now,
Bye.
just a minute.
She hung up on me. She didn't want to talk to me anymore. She later refuses to have any more telephone conversations with me and only will respond to me by Gmail. Yet, with my vision problems of seeing double, I can't read her Gmails on my tiny screen on my cell phone, and I believe that's a violation of the Saskatchewan Disabilities Act. But Ashley Hamilton, she doesn't care about anything as long as she gets paid, whether it be bi-weekly or monthly. She has no interest in helping we the people. The only thing that she's interested in is inhaling air and depriving the world of vital oxygen that she's breathing because she has no right to breathe air. The next conversation that I'm going to upload is her lying again about services provided. So Heidi Ho, signing out till we get this other video set up. And remember, hit like, subscribe is always free, leave me a comment, and hit the bell for all future notifications. And thank you for watching my channel. Ashley Hamilton, you don't serve the people. You should be working at, no disrespect to McDonald's, Burger King, A&W, Dairy Queen, because all you want to do is collect your high-end paycheck and screw the people over. So you don't deserve to have that job. You don't deserve to get your welfare check from the citizens of Saskatchewan. You should go out and earn your check. And if you want to serve the people, go serve the people in the food industry where you can't hurt them. Because your policy states that you are to get the best settlement for me possibly. And thank goodness I finally got rid of her for a worker. It made my whole day. But the only thing that Ashley Hamilton is good for is lying and misrepresenting the truth about what victims are entitled to. So again, thank you for watching. Heidi Ho, Canadian freedom fighter, signing out. Bye.